Right now, somewhere in America, a homeowner is writing a check for a renovation that will make their house worth less. We're told that every renovation is an investment. Spend the money, add value, but popular upgrades do the exact opposite. 3 out of every 4 people who renovate end up regretting it. And here's the pattern. The more you spend, the less you tend to get back. Gut a kitchen to the studs, over renovate it, you may only make back 50 cents on every dollar invested. Turn a bathroom into a spa, you might only get half of your investment back. Meanwhile, the upgrades that actually return more than they cost are the simple ones that nobody brags about. Today, I'm counting down the 10 home upgrades that aren't worth it and what each one really ends up costing you. Number 10, overbuilt outdoor kitchens. I want to be careful here because in a warm weather market, an outdoor kitchen can actually be a smart upgrade. The National Association of Realtors found that 83% of agents call it a top feature on resale, and a well-built one can recoup most of what you spend. So the mistake isn't building one, the mistake is overbuilding it. Here's where the money disappears. A simple, well-made grill island with good counter space and durable cabinets might run $8,000 to $15,000, and it captures most of the buyer appeal. A buyer walks out back and sees a space that's ready to entertain. But then people keep going. A built-in pizza oven, an ice maker, a wet bar, an outdoor fridge, the custom stonework, the full patio extension, and now you're at $40,000, $50,000. Those high-end add-ons are exactly the parts that you recoup the least on. The pizza oven does not come back at resale. So build the outdoor kitchen, especially in a warm climate where people live outside half of the year. It can pay off, but just remember to keep it simple and build it to last. Number 9 is the over-the-top smart home system. And like the last one, the nuance matters. A few simple smart features, a smart thermostat, a video doorbell, smart locks, buyers actually like those. They're reasonable, useful, and they make a home feel updated. The regret is the whole home automation system, the $10,000 proprietary setup that runs lighting, the shades, sprinklers, and the climate through a custom app. 2 problems. 1, technology ages faster than anything else in your house. What feels cutting edge today looks dated by the time you sell, and smart tech can depreciate faster than almost any structural improvement. 2, buyers won't pay a premium for a complicated system that they have to learn. Some buyers would probably even prefer to have the original switches over a complex system that's really tough to learn. So get the smart thermostat and the doorbell camera. Skip the wall-to-wall single app proprietary system. You'll spend a fortune wiring your house for a platform that the next owner may not even want. Number 8, the overbuilt spa bathroom. Somewhere along the way, the primary bath became a wellness retreat. The freestanding soaking tub, the rainfall steam shower, heated floors, a double vanity the size of a kitchen, a clean, updated bathroom absolutely helps sell a house. But an over-the-top bathroom remodel may not return you what you think it will. Buyers absolutely notice a nice bathroom. They do not pull out a calculator and add $40,000 to their offer because your shower has 3 heads. So the takeaway here is update it, but within reason to get a return on your investment. Number 7 is the dedicated home theater. 10 years ago, this was the dream. Tiered seating, projector, a blackout room. Today, real estate experts will tell you that the loss of square footage hurts the value because a great TV and a streaming app do the exact same job without sacrificing an entire room. A dedicated home theater takes a flexible room, a bedroom, a bonus room, an office, and locks it into one purpose that many buyers may not want. They walk in and see a dark room full of built-in seating and immediately do the math on tearing it out. Flexible space sells. A room with one purpose, and an outdated one at that, does not. Number 6 is trendy over personalized finishes. When homeowners were surveyed about what they regret most, the number 1 answer wasn't a pool or an addition, it was the accent wall. 43% wished they had never done it. Bold cabinet colors, dramatic wallpaper, the moody themed room. They look incredible for a time, but then they appear as dated and personal. And personal is the problem. Every bold choice that you make can become a choice that a buyer has to imagine undoing. The fix is simple. Keep the expensive, permanent stuff neutral and add your personal touches from what you can change in an afternoon. Paint, art, pillows, and fixtures. Number 5. Now, let me make a quick point here because upgrades from here on out are expensive ones. Remember, roughly 3 in 4 homeowners regret their renovation. 78% blow their budget, and almost 2 out of every 3 go into debt for it. The mistakes get costly from here on. So number 5 is combining or removing a bedroom, because what one homeowner might feel as optimal could end up hurting them. You knock out a wall for a giant primary suite, or you turn a small 4th bedroom into a walk-in closet or an office, it feels like an upgrade. But bedroom count is one of the first filters that every buyer sets when they search, and one of the biggest drivers an appraiser uses. Turn a 4-bedroom into a 3-bedroom and you can drop your home into a smaller, cheaper search bracket entirely, wiping out far more value than the closet ever added. If you need the space, try to find it without subtracting a bedroom. Number 4 is converting the garage into living space. On paper, it's brilliant, free square footage you already own. In practice, it's one of the fastest ways to make your house harder to sell. Buyers want a garage, the parking, the storage, somewhere for the bikes and the car. Take it away and you've removed something a huge share of buyers consider non-negotiable. And a lot of those conversions get done without permits, which surface at inspection, and now you're explaining unpermitted work to a nervous buyer and their lender. A converted garage rarely adds what the garage was worth. In a lot of markets, no garage is a flat-out deal breaker. Your listing gets filtered out before anyone ever books a tour. So I would recommend keeping a garage a garage. Number 3, ripping out your only bathtub. This is the trendy renovation that quietly costs you potential buyers. The walk-in spa shower is trending right now. No threshold, rainfall head, big glass panel, and in a lot of bathrooms, swapping a tub for a shower is totally fine. But here's the line that I wouldn't recommend you cross. Don't remove the last tub in the house. One of the most respected appraisers in the country calls having at least one bathtub essentially a non-negotiable, because the moment that your home has 0 tubs, you lose a very important segment of buyers. Every family with young kids or anyone who needs to bathe a toddler or a dog needs this. The guidance is consistent. Keep at least one functional tub and the resale concern disappears. So convert the 2nd bathroom, redo the guest bath, go all shower in the primary if you want, but just leave one tub standing somewhere in the house. Number 2, the swimming pool. Now this is a big one, the one everyone argues about, so let's use actual data. Nationally, an in-ground pool adds somewhere around 5 to 8% to a home's value. In the Sun Belt, Florida, Arizona, Texas, it can be 10 to 15% more, because buyers there expect one. But the return on what you spend to build it, typically only 40 to 60 cents on the dollar. A $60,000 pool might only return 30, and that's before the part that nobody puts in the brochure. The maintenance, the chemicals, the rising insurance, and the buyers that you lose, the parents of toddlers or retirees who don't want the upkeep. Outside a warm weather market, a pool can actually shrink your pool of buyers, pun intended. And skip the above ground pool entirely. Appraisers treat it as personal property and it adds no additional value. A pool is a lifestyle purchase, not necessarily an investment, so I would recommend that you build it because you're gonna swim in it, not just because you think it'll pay you back. And number 1, the luxury kitchen gut renovation. Here's the bottom line. The kitchen is the single most important room for selling a house, which is exactly why people overspend on it. A minor smart kitchen refresh, new counters, hardware, paint, updated appliances, returns over 100%. One of the best moves that you can make. But the full luxury gut, the commercial range, imported stone, custom everything, walls taken to the studs, a major upscale kitchen remodel pays back under 50 cents on the dollar. It's the most regretted renovation in survey after survey for 2 reasons. 1, the easiest place in the home to overspend, and 2, it's where people over-improve past their neighborhood value. The lesson of this entire list is to focus on a refresh when you can, not an entire gut job with custom pieces that might be seen as overkill in your particular market. So now let's look at what actually pays, and the data is remarkably consistent. The highest return projects in the country aren't glamorous. A new garage door, which has recouped more than its entire cost for 2 years running. A new front door, fresh exterior paint and landscaping to add curb appeal, and a smart kitchen refresh instead of the gut job. Thoughtful and broadly appealing beats bold and personal every time. And one more distinction worth making. There's a difference between renovating to live and renovating to sell. If you're staying 10 years and a pool or a theater room, genuinely makes you happy, build it. Just go in with your eyes wide open about the reality of the return on your investment. So before you spend a single dollar renovating, find out what your specific market actually pays for, because the answer changes depending on your region. And an agent who sells in your area can tell you in one conversation which projects add value and which ones you'll regret. YouTube thinks that you're gonna like this next video, and I agree. Make sure to check it out. I'm Joel Poulin, and my goal is simple: help you know more so that you can move better. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.